So welcome back to more Construction Simulator gameplay. We're on gameplay number 26 now. We're starting work on the silo project at the moment. In the last video we just did a bit of transporting all the machines to the construction site, but here we are in the construction site. We're getting everything all prepped now for that. So yeah, very few things to do. Move all the topsoil. There's a couple of them to do in this actual 4 bits altogether. So 3 there, 3 circles and 1 square, I guess. So we just made a bit of a start on this one, 8%, because I wasn't quite sure what machine to use. I know it recommends you use a dozer for this job, but wheel loader seems to do this job, and the whole point is with a wheel loader you can load the bulk material in the tipper. With a dozer, I don't think you can do that. So that's the whole point. That's the whole point that I need a wheel loader, so you can actually build bulk material in your truck. So yeah, so without further ado, yeah, we'll continue. We'll make a start. We'll get all this done. You know, construction preparation all done. You know, as it says in the top there. I've got to do a couple of runs of this truck, no doubt, so you'll see me driving around, but we'll probably get this all done in the one video, I reckon. So yeah, we've made a bit of a start with this one, so we'll might as well, you know, make a bit more, try and get more in that bucket, you know. You know how it needs to be again, that's okay. So yeah, we did get a new patch for this game, if you're wondering as well. So patch 1.10.18 now, so we're currently on that patch now, which is pretty awesome. So the game is getting better. It seems like even now I'm thinking about this wheel loader actually seems to handle a lot better now. It's not bouncing and jumping like before. It used to the wheel loader used to sort of grips a little bit, you know. It seems like it's actually physics of the wheel loader seems to be things now fixed. Seems a lot better. Oh, it's very tight in here, isn't it? Very tight. So yeah, so the wheel loader is also the machine that I'll be using for this job. So just use a dozer. And so we get started now. I keep saying before, it was just daylight now, and it's actually just turned dark. You know, we still need to sort the skybox out. That's still installing a bit of a you know, bit of a fast. It's still going a bit fast, you know, for me. The day and night cycle, it's still. In my opinion, it needs to be sussed out a little bit. It needs to take 2 hours or something to get that, rather than taking like 10 seconds. It's just instant night to day, you know. Actually, on day to dusk, day to dark, as I say it now. You know, day to night, you know, and stuff like that. You know, it's. I've still got the beacon lights on the wheel loader as well. I'll need to turn all these lights off. I'll leave everything on these vehicles. Actually, let's then turn our beacon light on as well on our wheel loader. Just to get this done. It seems like the wheel loader is actually a lot better now, you know. It seems like it's not jumping and it's not bouncing. It seems like the physics of the wheel loader is actually so much better now. Maybe that's just me, but do you know if there's anything, do you think there's anything been improved to the anything that's been improved to the, you know, wheel loader? Or anything generally in the patch, if it's improved the vehicle driving, you know, physics. It seems like it's feel that the wheel loader seems to be a bit better now. get this in the one truck accident, get this in the one, you know, the one, get this in the one, get this in the one. It's take a wee bit to do because there's a couple of, it's tiny as well, you know, it's going to take a wee while to be done. That's the waiting for the small wheel a little bit. An excavator would still do the job as well if you think of it. I really got that as well. Anyway, wheel loader is the good. There we go. That one's done. Of course, it needs to tell me bring it inside. Of course, let's get this in the truck, and then we'll head to the construction site. First of all, we'll have to turn those headlights off the truck. Right, should have like a button to turn everything off, you know, like an ignition button, you know. When you separate the vehicle, everything just switches off. But all of a sudden, everything's on this truck, can't they? It's not like when you turn the truck off, you need to turn everything off, but that's the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. Everything's off. Save the battery on the vehicle. That's the reason. Because yeah, you're draining your battery down when you have all your stuff on your vehicle overreached or something. Yeah, we're a bit overloaded, but not too bad, not too far. Better getting much as you can in the one truck, you know. Yeah, better get my headlights on as well. Don't really say it. Get these on, and I could also turn these ones on as well. Let's put our waypoint on. We're gonna have to do a big whip around. This is a bit bizarre. All the way, driving all the way there and all the way back to around. That is a bit of a detour. Surely you can't go that way. Surely you can go on this way, can't you? Yeah, it's like we're going the long way for a shortcut to get to the quarry, to the gravel pit. It's going to be a long way. So yeah, and as I said in the last video, we've got the new patch for this game. So this is patch 1.08. You can tell there's the new indicators and indicator UI as well. It shows up on the UI, the HUD. So you've got indicators that show up now, and you can turn them on, they go green. But still a bit disappointed that they've not added the indicators in the vehicle. I mean, they show up. I mean, they've added them on the actual, you know, on the actual UI, you know, but not in the actual, you know, in game, you know, in the vehicle. Still not been implemented yet. Right, this way. Let's remember to switch them off half the time, eh? When you're using them, they don't switch off still. So we've managed to upgrade the bulk material capacity as well, so you're able to carry more bulk material at the same time. You could only carry so much before. So you can see we can carry loads of stuff in that truck now, can't we? This is quite handy compared to before. You could only carry so much. See? But yeah, that way that will make transporting more on the truck than do next. It will do less runs in the vehicle, you know. And if maybe with the new patch now, they might have actually fixed the wear and tear, the bad condition vehicle. You know, because when you repair the truck, for example, at the petrol stations, you know, all it does is to screen your vehicle when you repair it. It doesn't do any, doesn't have any wear and tear. Something that they did actually fix, because it was saying in the patch notes when vehicles are stationary, sometimes when the vehicles actually are used, you know, as in function mode or something, for example, or something. I think the wear and tear still goes down in the vehicle, and if it's just sitting in function mode half the time, it's just quite funny. It still gets wear and tear still that way. Must have found quite bizarre. But yeah, apparently, seems like on the patch notes that they fixed that actually. It was a bit funny how in function mode that you can't do that. I mean, in function mode the wear and tear was going down, you know, when you were just sitting stationary, but also using the vehicle still, you know. It was just a bit strange because I noticed that as well. Let's go inside. Oh, I'm inside now. What's that? So the indicators don't work. You can see indicating left, indicating right. It doesn't show in the cockpit of the vehicle. So that's what I mean. I'm still disappointed on that still. I really thought if they've added that indicator thing, why does it not show in the cab cockpit? You know, that's just still a bit disappointing still. I'm quite disappointed on that's not been implemented yet. Where's this going now? I think I recognise it there now. Yeah, we're in this big massive junction. Yeah, still a wee bit disappointed on that, but maybe we'll get it eventually in the next batch. But you find to listen to us adding those indicator lights in the top, you know, of the speedo, you know, you see it in the UI, it's just a tiny thing, you know, but I mean at the end of the day, I mean, of course you know that you indicate, you know, but the weighbridge, let's go in the weighbridge. What's the weight we weigh this time around? Let's have a wee look. We're 16 tons. No, we're 18 tons by the way. We'll be 18 tons because we're pushing a bit more weight of our extra capacity now. 19, 20 ton maybe. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, but yeah, we weigh about 18, 20 ton this time around. So not too bad. Been quite careful driving that we're not lost that much. Let's back ourselves back up here. And let's get this emptied. It's still QA, the functions of the tipper trucks. I really like how the tipper actually does this. I'm gonna give it a wee shake as well, get everything out. That's a QA. So let's get back to this, to get back to the construction site once again. I'll best I can skip time again to the day, you know. Let's do that. I can't do it when I'm in the vehicle, so let's then get ourselves a vehicle. I think the thing is that my rent will go down, wouldn't it? Let's do a coffee break for the morning. Yeah, nice morning, there we go. So that's a bit of a new feature now, that the actual vehicle, the actual thing actually, you know, actually works, you know, actually is fixed a little bit. Someone, the headlights, what's going on in the headlights in the vehicle? Is that just me, or because it seems like they're going off now when you're actually even at distance, or what is going on? That's strange. If I go forward, they go on and then they go off and they stop. That's fine. Then you go back. I'll show it again. Go forward, stop. Go forward, stop. Go forward, stop. Go forward, stop. I don't know what's going on here. That's something's red. Wasn't like that before. The headlights when you're approaching the vehicle. Let's one actually. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's not, that wasn't there before. Yeah, they need to sort that out, don't they? It's another wee bug, I guess. Well, it's fine when you're outside right enough now. Does it stop? Does it do it when I stop? No, it's just that. It's so it's showing like I was doing it before. Let's head back to the site again. The site. The wrong detour. It's taking us along. There must be another race here. No, I don't know what that was about saying, these headlights. It's a wee bug. I'm finding things as I go along, you know. There's some SUs that come along, you know. I mean, this is for my new game, my most played simulation game now on the channel now, to be honest. Because this is a game I've been playing a lot now, you know. I've been playing this game so much now on the channel. Apart from a bit of Train Life, I have played a bit of Train Life, you know, a bit more. I really want to try and get back to where am I actually going? Am I going this way? The nav is going completely crazy once again. Let's just go this way. It's probably taking me out. It's maybe 2 ways you can go. Maybe that's what the nav is going. It's even taking me that way. Oh, I'll tell you where it's taking us. It's taking us back on that road again, isn't it? The end on Melwell, the tipper. I know where we're going. So yeah, train life. Going back to the games, yeah, I've been playing a bit of Train Life and train simulator. Played that off stream. I really want to try and cover that on the channel more. And it seems it's not too bad a game actually. If you think about it, Train Life. I think you know the game I'm talking about. So it's a fictional train simulator game. It's not where you've got licensed trains. In fact, it's got the ice train in it, the IEC Intercity Express, the German train. It actually has got that license in the game. But apart from that, most of the trains on there are quite fictional. Right enough, they actually have a locomotive that was kind of like a Class 86. I don't think it's a Class 86, but I was trained that and I seen it with this locomotive. It's got 3 windows in it and it sort of reminded me of a British Rail Class 86. You know, it's... I think you might know the one I'm talking about. It's the pedestrians one. What the hell? The Green Manny. Yeah, there was something like a Class 86, but I don't think it's a Class 86. I know it's a fictional, maybe it is based on a Class 86, but it's fictional game, train model. It's not a Class 86 as it's named as. It's named some weird name. Is that this way? But yeah, Train Life is actually not too bad actually. Dude, I've been playing that a bit off stream. You're driving trains around Europe, and I think you can just level up. You know, the more deliveries you do of trains, you know, the more drop-offs and pickups, the more you can make. You know, it's something like that with Train Life. It's like apparently it's meant to be a Euro Truck simulator of trains. You know, it's a sort of driverly simulator. You know, with trains, you know, driving trains, you know, to city to city, to, you know. So you got, yeah, it's quite a big map as well, you know. It's like it takes a while to drive to a place. I've driven a bit, and you know, it did take a long time to get to a place. You know, it's better than you think about it. It'd actually be better on the road, you know. At the end of the day, playing that game, you know. Let's go this way, a fair change, eh? But yeah, I'll be talking about on the road actually, and a wee sec actually now on the road that come to mind. Something has been cooking recently of that game, but we'll talk about that very soon. So yeah, Train Life, I want to try and get that on the channel as well. I need to get used to playing it off stream a bit more. Let's go this way. Can you get it? Yeah, this way's the way. We went a long way, didn't we? We went along this motorway and then we came back this way, didn't we? Yeah, we know where we are. Are they waiting on me? So yeah, played that game for quite a long time off stream. So you're driving various trains, passenger, freight, postage. You actually have like a channel tunnel as well in it, but not a real channel tunnel, just a scaled down, you know, it's not a one-to-one scale, you know. Not very many games will do one-to-one scale, but I mean it's probably a 1:18:20 scale maybe. It's not too bad, because the journeys do take a long time. That's just what it's like, you know. It's good to see a train simulator, you know, has big potential, you know, it's like Train Sim World, you know. But this is also a fictional train simulator game, it's a bit more, you know, arcadey, you know, it's easy to drive a train on that game compared to Train Sim World. It does have some good physics as well, you know, you can climb up inclines and descents and that's cool. What we're doing here. Right, so this one won't take very long, this one. We can maybe even get the pre done in the one there. I don't even know, but we'll see. So there's lots of stuff to do. You got animals across the track as well. I'm dedicated to Train Life in this thing, that's like, you know, it's pretty good actually. Wayne, you got dynamic weather, I think you got lots of things in Train Life actually. I mean, I would get used to it a bit more, you know. I don't know what else there is to do in Train Life. There's probably loads of things to do in it. And I think they're going to give us updates as well. Train DLC and, you know, stuff like that added to the game, you know. I think all that's going to be I reckon Train Life will have a potential future. I mean, they did have an update of the game quite recently, didn't they, of Train Life? Like a big update, since I've not had an update for it. It's like its first sort of major update since it was released. Can't see it very well. We're gonna get a couple of runs of this. I think we'll probably get it. We can probably get 2 in this. But yeah, I had an update very recently, and I think it's going to get loads of updates. Support that. I think Train Life is going to have. I think Train Life is going to be as good as. It's not going to be as good as Train Sim World, but in my opinion, Train Sim World is still great. I mean, that's also got the famous. Also got the real life trains. You know, Train Life is just fictional, but at least if you actually are driving in a bigger map, you know. Train Sim World is just driving one routes, you know. Kind of like the same. You got Germany, you got USA, and you got UK. That's really the focus now in Train Sim World. I mean, most of the routes that they release very much is Germany, UK, or USA. There's never been that many routes from other countries, you know. That's something that's just a bit policy thinks it's a bit boring now. It's just the same role, you know. I mean, if something good, something different comes, you know, like something like in Italy or France, you know, but something like that, some different trains, you know. It just gets a wee bit repetitive sometimes when stuff comes on the same routes, you know. It's something different needs to come to Train Sim World, you know. That's my opinion of train sim world. Using a bit of a fresh up, isn't it? Some new looks. Something like, you know, Japan or something, you know. But we don't know. I know that as I say, they had another gym released recently as well. Older train in it as well, like an old, I don't know what class it is, it's an old German, 70s German. Yeah, they've done it, yes. 1 down, 2 to go. Or 1 circle, 1, 2 to go, so we've got this one to do. So this one will probably, I reckon most of the videos, most of this one is just going to be me moving the topsoil, and it's pretty much going to be this all over. Let's tell you how we're getting on. Get another one in there. Might get 2 more in this one. Oh. Oops. It's a bit skew off there, but well. Get 1 more I think after this. To be honest, I could probably can get the whole shebang in. 1 more. And then we'll need to take the truck back to the gravel front again. That's cool. Yeah. That's full loaded now apparently. It's a bit more at the back here, isn't it? There we go. That's made in. Made in. Oops. So let's get ourselves back to the scanny. Yeah, we're overloaded a little bit, but you know, get ourselves back out again. Let's go this way for our wee chains. Turn these headlights off. So head back to the gravel plant once again. I actually think I know where I'm going now. So let's talk about on the road now, eh? Let's talk about OTR. Let's get back to the elephant in the room now. OTR. Apparently there was a new update, a new video on the road showing on NetSim or NetSim put a new video, a video for on the road by surprise. There was this surprising new video that for on the road truck simulator out of nowhere, like, you know, how it showed you as a car transporter truck, you know, like they were showing you off. So I reckon there's going to be a new update for on the roads very soon. So car transporters are probably coming to the game now, but you know, it's been a long time since on the road last had its update. Yeah, this is really busy. However, but it's really busy this end of it's lush hour now, isn't it? Yeah, so on the road had an update. Well, it's not had an update, but I had a video. Of course, there a new update coming into the video to the game very soon. I don't even know where we're going. It's this fast travel. Let's just go straight on. Just tell me to go straight on. Let's just ignore all this because it's we're stuck anyway. Yeah, so the update, the video obviously just showed a transporter, car transporter. So I reckon car transporters are coming to you on the road sometime. I don't know exactly when they'll be coming, but when maybe the update comes, I might be getting a new cargo type car transporters, which would be great. But I mean, now the only downside is that, I mean, to be honest, the only downside it was just not had any communication on the road for ages, you know. I think I think the game's sort of dead in the water now, because even if the game is still going to get an update, I mean, it just feels like everyone's just moved on for it now, you know. Like, I've moved on for it slightly because of this game, you know. I might get back. I'll probably be getting back on the road again, because it's been off the road for months now, you know. Well, not months, because I did show the PS5 version not too long ago, but to be honest, watching you probably haven't played the game for a very long time, you know. Because, you know, it's not had any decent updates, you know, in about, you know, 7 or months or something, you know. It's why is he stopped? It's been a different way somewhat as well for a change. That's strange, take me this way somewhat. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you are still looking forward to on the road again and getting back into it again. I'm probably be happy to get back into it again, you know. It's good that if they're bringing an update, then that's good, but I just can't be right. Is it taking me to the level fit? Taking me a really long way this time around. At least we see something different in the map this time around, you know, some nice scenery, nice bit of the town. Very tight. Oh, so it's glad I wasn't taking the daft on this way. This is tight for it. Seemed out for this wee thing as well. So yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm going to try and hopefully get back on the road again when the update does come. But I mean, it's been such a long time. I mean, I think you probably moved on on the road. I mean, I'll be playing this game more on the road, to be honest, at the end of the day, because there's just so much to do. I mean, this game never gets boring. And of course, now that they've added a DLC to this game, you know, very recently with this patch, you know. Oh, sweet camera. Invisible. It's just, yeah. This game seems like it'll have a big. I feel like this game's going to have the following like farming simulator. You know, this game's going to have like the farming simulator community. It's going to have it's going to be a massive fan base to this game, no doubt, in the next few years. But like, on the road, you know. I mean, I would still play on the road, but I mean, just the only time I would play it now is when an update comes, and the whole thing that'll be soon and waiting now if the video's been teased. I'm pretty sure it's actually meant to drop in December, so maybe the time this video is up it might be out, because it's December. This is December 16th I'm recording this on, so yeah, not too far from Christmas actually, so maybe a nice Christmas update for us. Well, hopefully, the time it does drop, you know, it'd be good for you to just you know, it'd be good to something for you to enjoy for Christmas or during Christmas, sort of during the holiday times, you know, the holidays, you know. It's something just for you to check out, you know, so you just enjoy, you know. Hopefully it'll drop before then. Because On the Road hasn't had an update in about 8 months. Or something like 8 months was the last update. It was since it was when what was it they did again? I can't even remember what they added again. It was when they had the customization for the trucks, wasn't it? Was it that one, or was it wheel support? It was wheel support, wasn't it? And then they had all these issues, you know, truck overloaded and all that, you know. All that it's all been like that for months, you know. But hopefully with this update, whenever it's due, you know, in due course, hopefully all these wee nibbles and stuff are all fixed, you know. I'd love to see On the Road get more potential again, but I think the potential's sort of gone now, you know. OTR, I think it's sort of had it now. You know, it's sort of seen its days now, you know, it's end of days, you know. I mean, I'd like to see some more, like, you know, the daft truck, hopefully, if it ever comes up. I really hope that does come to the game, because that was supposed to be something we're going to be getting, is the daft XF, you know. But that's been months now. That's been like a year now, right, since they teased that daft XF, you know. and it's never actually dropped. It's never actually come along. It's actually never come to the game yet. I mean, it's just been they've been said in they said in one of on the video that they're waiting for beta testers as well. Beta testers, so people that would test their games, you know, so I believe they actually are. It said that's what they were saying, beta testers, weren't they? So maybe that would help a little bit, but maybe the same way, you know, the game is sort of then. I mean, I don't know whether we gain, you know, I wish it would be game potential once again, you know, like. I mean, truck driver as well, you know. Same. I feel like that's also long gone now. But you know, this is the only truck game it seems like it's going to have potential. Like, to be honest, it is a good trucking game because you've got Scania, you know. Don't get me wrong. But just we need to get the DAF out. Hopefully, the DAF XF will come on the road. Will come to on the road very soon, but. I mean, DAF's in this game, and there's DAF in there's another game. DAF there's another farming simulator game that's got a DAF as well, isn't it? Pure farming, I think. There's another game. I think pure farming, or whatever it's called. It's some farming simulator game that has a DAF XF licensed in that game. So there's not many games out there that have DAF trucks, but. I mean, it's good that there's pure farming. I think it's pure farming. I'm sure it's pure farming. It's definitely one of those farming type simulator games. You know, it's not farming simulator. It's some sort of obscure farming simulator game, and they brought a DAF in it. You know, but that's another game. There's not many games that have DAF included. This game, I'll say, possibly on the road when it does get a DAF. The DAF might be in a couple of games now, you know. I feel like Scania gets more attention now to a lot of truckers, you know. Scania is obviously a bit of like a big brand, you know, truck brand, you know. In my opinion, it's my favourite truck brand, don't get me wrong. Let's get ourselves to the wave bridge. See how much weight we've got on this time. We've got a bit more on the truck. I'll go to steno so I can take the number. Let's have a look on that bit. Let's see how much weight we're weighing this time around. What we're weighing. So it's slightly heavier. We're 20 and a quarter ton. Not even a quarter ton, we're not even quite there yet, just slightly overloaded, but you're still allowed to drive. That's the main thing. So yeah, we're fine. So we're slightly over, but not by much. So yeah, so I think we'll maybe do a bit more in the next video. I think we're going to finish this video very soon. We'll drive the truck back to the site again. Let's just get this whole thing ready and shaped out. Takes a bit of time for it to give it a wee thing with. And that's all one out. We'll turn back to the construction site and then we'll finish this video off from there. And then, you know, let's get ourselves back. Drive the ski with really strange bizarre route we're going once again. The nav's taking us. Let's go on the same way. So we'll drive back there, we'll continue. We'll leave the video from there, you know, because it's going to be a bit long after they've done this one. Just the way it seemed like it went on a bit anyway, so. But yeah, on the roads, I just hope it does hopefully I will be back to that game very soon now, you know. I thought I was going to give on the road a less, but now, as soon as there's a, I'll say, they can surprise us sometimes, can't they, you know. They might surprise us with a truck brand, you know. I mean the DAF obviously, or the Volvo could be another brand. I mean, if they have every truck branding on the road, you know, that could, I mean, that would have a bit of a potential, you know, but don't know. It's not really got the, it's not very, got the, it's not very, but it's just been too long updates, you know, that's the whole thing. I mean, it's sort of put a lot of players off, you know. The truck's getting a bit dirty now. Oh. Yeah, it's slightly manky a little bit, you know, in the trailer, like you see. It's getting a bit of, it's had a couple of bit of soil in there, so you know the truck is a bit dirty now. It's going to get dirty. So yeah, as I say, probably won't talk about it on the road, but you know, I enjoy this game, you know. But it's so probably back to on the road. On the road truck simulator once again, you know. Want to get back to it. You know, I wish I could be back to it sooner, you know. Can't tell if I switch my headlights on or not. Are they on or off? I don't even know. They don't shine on the truck any longer, that's the only thing. They're on the dashboard either, so I can't tell if they're on or off. Something that should be displayed on your dash is your beans should be green, you know, for row beans showing on your dash. It's not on there, so I don't know if they're on or off. I'll check in a wee sec here. Let me check the headlights. Are they on or are they off? Yeah, they must be on. Yeah, they're on, but seems like they've messed the headlights on this truck, can't they? Because they don't shine on the, they initially shine on the road, don't they? Maybe that's me, maybe they've messed the headlights up. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's not too much of a problem what I was saying earlier. They were showing the headlights when you reverse when you're walking backwards from them. It's, whoa. I know, I'm literally rotten. I'm rocked now. Can I reverse? Here we go. Let's go. It's fine. There's so much traffic in this game. I mean, the thing is about on the road, I mean, everything still pops in, you know, like a PS2 game. I mean, it's still got the issues. I mean, I hope they can do what they do with Heavy Cargo Simulator, you know, if on the road's going to get more life to it, you know, it's got more of a life support, it's still life support still. I mean, I wish it could have more of an update, you know, like, you know, I really like to see, you know, like, and you know, as I say, you know, why not implement the actual game, you know, the sequel that you're working on to the main game as well, you know, Heavy Cargo Simulator, just put all that stuff in on the road, you know. I know it's another game, but I mean, just why not just put these things in the game, you know, rather than just weaving the game, weaving all these things out, you know. It's just, I mean, it's just a bit ridiculous now, you know, things. I know they're working on that game, you know, at the end of the day, but why not just put all this stuff on the road, you know? That's the whole point of the game, is it's the same game, but just put all this stuff, just continue on the road, you know, support for that. Just make it a DLC, you know, at the end of the day, for the Heavy Cargo Simulator stuff. Here we are, we're back. I think we're going to just end this part off. I'll probably show how dark the sky goes, you know, it'll get dark instantly very soon. It's still quite light at the moment, but I think you'll see in a wee sec how dark it gets. In fact, maybe they have fixed it a little bit, because I mean, it does used to go light and then it goes dark again. Maybe they started that a little bit, didn't they? Anyway, I think the headlights are thing we. Oh, they've seen the light now, don't they? They were acting a bit strange before, weren't they? That's what I mean, going forward they were a bit. You go light, yeah, then you go dark. It's getting dark now, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, as I say, we've still got a bit more of the topsoil to do. We're almost to 31% done with this one, and we've got another one to do, and then we'll finish this job, you know, when they were done. So we'll do one more video, and then we'll probably have that part done with the topsoil, and then we'll probably do to the next one. What we're doing, let me just double check what we're doing after this. We've got the pipe work to do. So we need for the pipe work, we need the flatbed crane, we need a mobile crane, we need a articulated dump truck, but we don't really need that because we can use our scanner for that, can't we? Can't we not? Yeah, we can use a normal chipper for it. Or you can use one of those as well, a bit small, you know, small articulated dumper trucks, you know, one of those tiny ones, 7 ton, 5 ton ones that just take ages to do, you know. Anyway, I won't waffle on too long, but yeah, I hope you have enjoyed a bit more Construction Simulator gameplay. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. As you probably know, we'll be continuing the silo project for a good amount of videos, I reckon. For this one, it's going to take a bit of a long time to do, I reckon, if we're not doing all the fast travelling, you know, at the end of the day, but we'll continue more of that. We'll continue a bit more than continue more of the actual work, you know, and a few good free videos to do. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as you can probably know, I have the playlists lined the back there for you guys to check out, playlist for the channel, this channel, as well as a video for my podcast channel will be there as well, so check that out as well. And yeah, you can also check out in the description box the podcast channel itself if you want to subscribe to that. Feel free to subscribe to that. So mainly focus on interviewing bands, you know, but it's another channel that, as I said before, I'm doing in the background of the gaming channel, but it's good to venture out and some stuff, you know. So as I say, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and we'll continue. The saga will continue in the next video. So bye for now.